never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe.
Aren't you so desperate to leave early? A voice echoes behind her. Her step got stuck, and her whole body got numb listening to his voice. Yes, he is none but Jungkook. Jungkook said that while hands are in his pockets and all dressed up. Listening to his commanding rough voice, Hwan grips tighten around her luggage, and when she looks at him, she finds him already looking at her more like his dark doe eyes stuck to her and intensely glaring at her. Jungkook again asked while getting down the stairs, "Did I ask in a different language?" Hwan failed to find words, as she doesn't know what excuses she should make to get rid of this situation and of this heavy, dark environment. Jungkook is now standing in front of Hwan while his hands are in his pockets. Hwan, I Jew. S.T. She tried to speak, but it seems like her words got stuck in her throat, and her voice is shivering. Jungkook took a step closer to her and said, "You just..." "What, Miss Lee?" Hwan looked at him for just a second, but immediately looked down as he was still staring at her soul. Hwan gathers her courage to speak as she said, I just do. Don't want to do this job." Listening to her shivering voice, Jungkook sat on the sofa and looked at the head maid, so she left them alone, and the head maid instantly understood and left from there. After that, Jungkook looked at Hwan and softly spoke to her, saying, "Come here, Miss Hwan." Hwan looked in his direction but didn't move a bit. Jungkook, who was observing her, said in a dangerous voice, giving chills to her spine, as he said, "You know, Miss Hwan, I don't like to repeat myself." Listening his demanding voice, her heart starts beating so fast as Jungkook is calling her name by each second in a more dominating and dangerous voice. His voice is showing dominance by each passing second. Hwan gathered all her courage and stepped towards him and stand in front of him, standing still, staring at her feet with her scary eyes. She is so sacred, like she is a child, and her lie got caught by her teacher, and now her teacher is going to scold her. Jungkook said by raising his eyebrow, "Look at her face," and said in his rough, dominating voice, "Tell me, Miss Hwan, what made you think to leave this mansion?" Hwan, being scared, looking down, and said in her shuddering voice, I don't wanna stay here. Listening her, Jungkook said, "So where you wanna stay?" Jungkook is asking her questions that are making her more and more scared and uncomfortable. For him it is just an ordinary thing, as he is a devil, but for Hwan, an angel, is making her scared, as she wants to disappear from his sight and never want to see him again. That how much she got scared of him now. Hwan wants to say something, but the only words coming from her mouth are I. She again failed to express her thoughts, as she herself doesn't know why she wants to leave this mansion. As because he is a Mafia, or she is living with a Mafia in the same roof. She really doesn't know why she wants to leave. Jungkook is observing her every move, like how her voice is trembling again and again, how she can't express her feelings truly, how her body is shivering, and how she is still looking down at her feet while standing still, not shaking for an inch. Jungkook said by looking from head to toe, "Miss Hwan, if you're leaving just because of yesterday's incident, then I must say you are daring to judge the power which I hold." Hwan in her stuttering voice reply, I am S. Sorry ma, Master B. But in anger Jungkook yelled at her saying, "But you are indirectly questioning the power that I hold." Hearing him, finally the tears start falling from Hwan's eyes, and Jungkook realized that he just yelled at her and her poor heart doesn't take it. Jungkook's POV. Why my princess is so sensitive I didn't even raise my voice on her, and she already gave up then how she was going to bear my devil side. Jungkook thought breaks when he saw Hwan shedding tears in front of him, seeing that his eyes soften, but her next words make his blood rush into his veins, making it pop up. Hwan said in pleading voice, I wanna go PL, please." Listening her words, Jungkook stood up, and he bent to her level. Hwan was about to go back, but he held her by her waist. Instantly, Hwan's hand put on his hard chest, maintaining distance and scared of closeness. Then he whispered near her ear, "But my heart is not ready to leave you. Perhaps he wants you." Listening him, Hwan's eyes, which are looking at her feet, instantly look at him the way his words are looking more dangerous than him. Jungkook looks at her and wipes her tears, which are flowing non-stop. But Hwan pressed her hands more into his chest to make more distance, and said while her tears are flowing, "Leave me PL, please master, this is not our right." Hwan is struggling continuously, trying to free herself, but Jungkook pulls her closer and sniffs her scent. His mind is going crazy, thinking how her mare scent makes him more addictive towards her more, as he said, "I didn't hold you to leave, princess." Hearing him calling her princess, making her shocked and confused as she tries to look into his dangerous eyes to find answers. But before she finds answers or says something, he ordered her backing in his previous position. "Put your stuff back in the room and leave the thought of going anywhere." Hwan looks at him with teary eyes, but her heart is screaming, asking why she can't go from here. It is not her choice to rather stay here or go. Who is he to stop her? But being physically and mentally weak, she didn't say anything further, and one guard came and took her stuff and put into her room. Seeing her still crying, Jungkook wiped her tears for the last time, saying, "Don't put so much pressure on your mind, princess. You'll get it soon." Saying that, he left smirking. Hwan is looking at his disappearing figure. She is feeling dirty as she hears mafias and rich people spend the night out with dirty girls, thinking that Hwan get back to her room and look outside from the window. Hwan's POV. "Please God, make my mom's health as soon as possible, so I will leave this mansion and go far away from here with my mom." Author's POV. Our poor YN is thinking that Jungkook did all this because he is feeling sorry for yesterday's incident, as under his nose someone tried to harm one of his workers, but the reality is different, and the things which she can't even think of in her darkest nightmare are coming for her. Later that day, afternoon. Author's POV. It's afternoon and YN is cleaning, as today Jungkook didn't tell her to bring lunch, so she is cleaning right now. Suddenly, her foot slipped and she fell down on the slippery floor, and her back hit badly on the floor, and because of his soundproof room, nobody heard her screams. YN got up slowly from the ground. Her clothes are all wet and her back is hurting very badly, but she still managed to get up and clean all the mess and went to her room to change. YN's room. YN changed her clothes, and now she is lying on the bed on her stomach as her back is hurting badly. The head maid is applying ointment on her red swollen back. She looks worried. Seeing her swollen back, head maid thinking, what will Jungkook do after seeing her this much hurt? Thinking that, she shook her head and started applying ointment on her wounds. Head maid said to YN, "Oh, my child, you need to be careful when you're working," saying that she started putting her clothes back. YN AAA. HH. She hissed in pain when the clothes touched her back, and she nodded her head saying, Auntie, as she understand what she is saying. Head maid looking at her with so much care and pure love in her eyes. She treats her as her own daughter. She carefully puts her clothes and covers her with blanket. After that, she leaves from there. The whole day passed and YN is still sleeping at 7 p.m. and today Jungkook arrived early and sat on the sofa in the living room. The head maid came and gave him a glass of water, but his eyes were only searching for his little warrior. Jungkook looked all around the living area and said while drinking water, "Where is YN?" The head maid replied, "She is not well, so I prepared the dinner on behalf of her. Please have it, master." Listening her, Jungkook eyebrow narrowed as he saw her fit and fine in the morning. Then what happened behind him? He didn't even listen further and went towards her room. He slowly opened YN's door and saw YN are still lying on her stomach and sleeping peacefully. He went closer and saw her face carefully. In this state, she is still glowing, looking soft. He can't control himself as he traces his fingers on her bare face. On the other hand, YN, who is unaware of it, was sleeping peacefully, but she woke up after feeling the unknown touch and became shocked seeing him this close to her and about to get up, but a long groan left her mouth as the back is hurting and is arched at the same time. Jungkook looked at her facial expression and asked, seeing her posture, "What happened? Why are you sleeping on your stomach?"
I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands. Feel me fully.
Blood doesn't make you family, but obsession makes you a prisoner. To the underworld, Jungkook is the ruthless Mafia king who bleeds his enemies dry. To YN, He's the brother who just turned her life into a crime scene. When the guards are doubled and the exits are barred, Hwan must face a chilling reality. Jungkook didn't come back to join the family. He came back to claim his prize. Flashback of past. In part 1 of the story, we see the intense and dark dynamic between Jungkook, a ruthless mafia king, and his stepsister Hwan. Jungkook has returned from 12 years of training in London, consumed by an obsessive love for Hwan, whom he views as